The Young Artist Awards were established as a project of the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown, and Standard Bank, when it became the title sponsor of the festival in 1984, automatically became the sponsor of the awards as well. In 2002, the bank stepped down as the overall sponsor of the festival, although we are still one of the four main sponsors. However, we wish to retain the naming rights to the Young Artist Awards in that it gives us the opportunity to contribute to South Africa's very, very valuable artistic and cultural heritage in developing the professional careers of our young, talented artists.
The Standard Bank Young Artist Award is an annual ceremony which recognises the valuable contribution made by South African artists from various artistic spaces. To acknowledge the winners from previous years, Standard Bank has commissioned a 252-page book celebrating 25 years of the existence of these prestigious awards, recently launching the book at the Standard Bank Art Gallery. Classicfeel magazine is a media partner which has been working with the banking institution in promoting these talented artists. The magazine, which covers arts, culture and heritage issues, has been roped in to publish 4,000 copies of this book.
We sat down together and they asked us if we wouldn't like to perhaps producing it because we knew so much, and they asked us to do it as a supplement to Classicfeel. So this month, the July months being National Arts Festival months, it will be a supplement to our magazine, and we proceeded to put it together then.
For the artists who are featured in the book, this can only mean more exposure for them, something most artists are in dire need of.
I think it's very important. There isn't enough platforms for the arts in this country to be out there, and people's consumption, let alone the venues, but if it's in a book form as well, I mean, it does go a long way, to encourage the arts and let it be accessible to, the vast majority of people out there. I think it's important in the sense that, at least that you're going somewhere, that you're doing something right. Chances are you deal with the record companies and that's it, and you deal with crew promoters and business people, and chances are you get burnt in those kind of situations. With initiatives like these ones from Standard Bank, at least you guarantee nurturing of talent and direction.
And Classicfeel magazine's involvement in this project highlights the active role the media can play within the arts community.
I think it's the media, and it can be it can be print, radio, television. It's very important to show, I think especially in a country like ours, the enormous talent we have got. Because I think South Africa is full of wonderful artists, and to show that, like with our own magazine, we're sending it as well overseas to all the South African embassies with the Department of Arts and Culture. And the amount of feedback with our artists being invited overseas, because if you show what they can do, they can be employed, they can earn money.
Given that companies are cutting down on their budgets, how has the recession affected this particular art sponsorship?
Well, it obviously was over and above our normal sponsorship activities. We don't publish a book like this every other year. But knowing in advance that we would be celebrating 25 years, we had to make an additional budget available, not only for the book, but for many other activities. For instance, at the festival next week, a 25-year retrospective exhibition will open, showcasing the work of all the visual artists. The Young Artists for Jazz over the last 5 years will give a special performance as part of the Standard Bank Jazz Festival. So in many ways there are special activities at the festival as well as outside of the festival at a later stage to celebrate this significant year and milestone.